We're talking about government enterprises, government-owned businesses. These are public corporations. So here's a business organization owned and controlled by the state or government. We said that already. So state-owned. These are the features of government enterprise. Number one, state-owned. That means the government owns public corporations. This means that the government appoints the people who works in that organization. Example of public corporations are the hospital, the government hospital here, like Jala. It's a government hospital created by law. They don't just come up. They don't just establish them based on someone's idea. They establish them based on laws of the country. State funded. So government provides finances for those businesses. Provide public services. What they care about is servicing the society, servicing the people. Like the road, they provide the road network, they provide rail network, street lighting, whatever needs to be taken care by the public. They provide public goods. Let's put it that way. They provide public goods. Public accountability. So public corporations have to produce annual reports which are submitted to the government minister in charge of the particular corporation. So the Minister of Education will have to publish reports, financial reports, about how the education ministry has dealt with schools and everything for the whole year. So they have public accountability.
What's state funded? No, on corporations, sorry.
Where?
Here.
Incorporation. They have a separate legal identity too. They are not the same as the owners. The government, it's for government, but government is separated from the business.
Okay.
Okay, what else do we need to know here? Yeah, they have different portfolios. And when you talk about portfolios, we're talking about different kind of products or different kind of services they have. They have the education, they have health, they have transportation, they have communication. They have different portfolios. Any question about that?
No.
So reasons for public ownership of businesses. So when I talk about why do government set up public businesses, or why do businesses are taken over by the government? It's not the same as public limited company. This is public corporation. Businesses owned and controlled by government. Okay. So what are the reasons why there's public corporation? Number one, avoid wasteful duplications. This will bring up natural monopoly. You know, there are some services that has to just be done by just an individual, just a business, like electricity. Libya is a small country, so why do we have to make electricity becomes a perfect competition? It could be monopoly, because it's just electricity. Government can take charge of it.
What's monopoly?
A business structure that can only provide services in that industry. So it's only one business that provides services in that industry. That's monopoly.
Okay.
So like electricity here in Libya is monopoly. It's provided by the General Electric Company of Libya, GECOL. Do you understand? So there are some services that needs not to be duplicated. So this kind of services has to be provided by just by just a business. So this kind of business would need government intervention. 2, maintain control of strategic industries. When we talk about strategic industries, we're talking about the industries that are very vital to the economy, like electricity, like health, like education. These things are very vital to the economy. So government might take charge of those industry because of that reason. They cannot leave it in the hands of private people. Save jobs. Government might take charge of a business because they don't want people to lose their jobs. You know, businesses might want to go down. And when businesses go down, when private businesses go down, the employees will leave.
Yeah.
So that means unemployment will increase in the economy. Yes or no? So government doesn't want unemployment to increase. Rather, they want to reduce unemployment. And to reduce unemployment, they might take charge of those companies that are going down. So taking charge of companies that are going down is called nationalization. Do you understand? Government taking charge is called nationalization. Is it clear?
Yeah.
They fill the gaps left by the private sector. Not all goods and services can be provided by the private individuals. So government will also take part. So to reduce market failure. Is it clear? Serve unprofitable regions. There are some regions like Solman, like Tahuna. These places, businesses don't like to go there.
Yeah.
Because they are not going to make profit. But government will go there. Government will set up hospitals there. Private hospitals might not go there. Private schools might not be able to go there. But public schools will be there. Public hospital will be there because they are serving those regions because those regions will not be profitable for private businesses. They are not attractive for private businesses to go because private businesses' aims is to make profits. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Any question about that?
No.
So what are the criticisms? What are the problems of nationalization or going for public businesses? Number one, cost to government. A number of public corporations make losses. These losses have to be met by the taxpayers. They are public businesses. They are government establishments. Most of them don't make profit. They don't make profit. Why? Because people working for government don't really care. But these losses will be paid for by we that are paying taxes. Because government businesses are run with taxpayers' money. Government doesn't have any money anywhere.
Yeah.
Money generated by government is through revenue, through tax. So these taxpayers are the ones that are giving government money that government is using to build these businesses.
Yeah.
And now the businesses are making loss. So if they are making loss, taxpayer money is just going afloat, which is not good. 2, inefficiency. They don't care. Government workers, they go to work late. Yes or no?
Yeah.
They don't care about what happens. They know at the end of the month they get their pay. So they might be doing that because the pay is less, but they are not efficient. Unlike private businesses. Private businesses, owners of private businesses want to make profit. As a result of that, they take decisions that goes in line with their objectives. But government just wants to take care of the society. So there's no motivation to be hardworking. So those that work with government, they are not always efficient. Then it's a problem.
Yeah. They just care about the money.
They don't care about the money. Yes, next one, please.
Yeah.
Political interference. Politics take over. So if new government comes in, new government might change all the heads of government parastatals. New government will come with a new minister. When Siraj was there, they have different ministers, yes or no, for education, for this, for that.
Yeah.
The Baba came in, he changed all the ministers to another ministers, yes or no?
Yeah.
So this is what we call political interference. So changes in government will change governance. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Difficult to control. They are so big that individuals can control. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Now we go to privatization. When we talk about privatization, it means the transfer of public-owned property to the hands of individuals. Nationalization means the transfer of private businesses to the hands of the government. That is nationalization. But for privatization, it means the General Electric Company of Libya, the Ijala Hospital, is being transferred to become a private hospital. That is privatization. Do you understand privatization?
Yeah.
Okay. What are the forms of privatization we have? 1, sale of public corporations. Privatization can be through selling public businesses, government businesses to private individuals. That's privatization. It can be deregulation. It might be deregulation. That means reducing the kind of laws that are made in the country. Deregulation means there are regulations, rules and regulations. Reducing it. oh, don't go there. Okay, you can go there from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock.
Okay.
That is deregulation. They
Yeah.
are reducing the laws made. Contracting out. They might not take over all the government businesses. Government might give them part of, like we have the Ministry of Education, right? We have the Ministry of Foreign Education, yes or no?
Yeah.
So the Ministry of Foreign Education might be given to private individuals to run, not the whole Ministry of Education.
Yeah.
Do you understand? That is contracting out. Is it clear? The sale of land and property. Government might sell some of their land, some of their property to private individuals to use for businesses. It's still privatization. Did you get it? Any question about that?
No.
So why does privatization take place? Why do we even have privatization? Number one, to generate income. Government might sell land, property. When they sell it, money comes to government, yes or no?
Yeah.
They generate income. That is revenue for government. Is it clear? To reduce inefficiency in the public sector. I told you earlier, government workers, they are inefficient. Some of them are inefficient. They don't want to work hard. So if government wants to reduce that, government will sell those businesses to private sector. When government sells to private sector, the private sector will give them objectives and aims, targets. So those that are working for government now works with private individuals. So they have to work hard. If not, they lose their jobs. As a result of deregulation, legal barriers were removed and allowed new businesses in some markets. So with reducing regulations, that means new businesses can set up. Barriers are reducing. So it becomes interesting for businesses to set up. To reduce political interference, governments might sell those businesses to private individuals so that whatever decisions, whenever new government comes, it does not have effect on individuals or individual businesses. What I'm saying is, when the Bible took over government, it might change the General Electric Company of Libya, the director, it might change them.
Yeah.
But if the General Electric Company of Libya becomes a private business, the Bible doesn't have power, authority to change the director anymore. Is it clear? Any question about that? So go to the questions now. An industry where efficiency is improved if there is just one operator in which of the following? An industry where efficiency is improved if there is just one operator is which of the following?
Natural monopoly.
Natural monopoly, yes. 2. Which of the following is a feature of a public corporation?
It's funded by the government.
Yes, please. Great. The transfer of public sector resources to the private sector is called public to private. Privatization.
Yeah.
Thank you. Which of the following is a reason against the public ownership of businesses?
Which of the following is the reason against the public ownership? I don't understand the question.
It said, what is the problem of public corporations? What are the problems?
Problem.
Criticisms?
Okay.
Disadvantages?
Of public ownership.
Yeah.
Public corporation cannot raise enough funding. Corporation may be too large and difficult to control. The first one.
Yeah, public corporation may be large and difficult to control.
Control.
Yes. Any question about that?